What's up, tricksters? My name is Charlatan. Before we start, I just want to say that we finally got Radiant rank back on one of my previous live streams, basically yesterday, maybe it's 2 days ago for you, I don't know, on twitch.tv/Charlatan every single Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 7 PM Central European Summer Time, and we have solidified our Radiant dominance in closed beta, Act 1 and Act 2. I plan to get Radiant in every single act, but I'll not stress myself about ranked so much like I did in Act 1 and closed beta. But today we have some extremely important topics to cover, and that is how should you properly review VODs, how to learn and improve faster in Valorant, and of course how can you do VOD review if you don't have a good PC to record your own gameplays, since there is no replay system in Valorant. At least not yet. Let's give an answer to all of these questions. First, we need to see what is VOD review actually, and is it so important? VOD stands for video on demand. It basically represents a replay or recorded gameplay from one of your previous games. So VOD review is actually a process of self-reflection and realization of things that you can improve in your own gameplay. Why is this so important, and maybe the most important thing when it comes to improvement in Valorant or other FPS video games? When you're in the ranked game or unrated match, your main focus is always on victory and killing your enemies. No matter how hard you're trying to evaluate your gameplay, to practice same tactics or anything, your main focus will always be to win that match by any means. That is simply how the human brain works. We always have our priorities when we are doing some things in life, and video games are no different. But when we are doing a review or VOD review of our own replays and gameplay, we're able to focus more on self-reflection and critique. When we are doing VOD reviews, we must have objective and not subjective point of view, which means that we truly need to watch our gameplay from third-person perspective without being biased towards ourselves. Next question which needs to be answered is how to record our VODs, and what if you don't have a good PC to record them? Currently, Valorant doesn't have an in-game replay system. When they implement something like that, VOD reviewing will be much easier for anyone. Basically, you will just be able to download your replay and voila, you're ready for VODing. Is that even a word? VODing? What? I personally use OBS to record my own gameplays, and I feel that is the easiest program to use for anyone, simply because there are like 1 million tutorials about it on YouTube how to use it. If you don't have a good PC to record your gameplay, there are always workarounds. For an example, you can hire a coach or mentor who will watch you play over Skype or Discord call. He will record your gameplay for you while you are screen sharing it on those VoIP programs, and he will do VOD reviews with you. If you don't have money to afford coaching or mentorship, you can ask some of your real life friends to hop into the call with you and record your gameplay while you are sharing them your screen or Discord or Skype. And if you don't have money for coaching and you don't have friends, there is absolutely no way that you can't find 2 PCs or laptops somewhere. All you need to have is one dedicated station for playing Valorant and one dedicated station for recording your video call. And in this way you can do VOD review even if you have a very bad PC or laptop. Connect with both computers into the same Discord call, with one PC or laptop record the video call, and with another one play the game and share your own screen. So I fixed this issue for you. There is absolutely no way that you're unable to do VOD reviews, no matter what. You're just being lazy and you're not trying to find solutions to this major improvement method. How to properly do VOD reviews, Charlatan, and on which points should you mainly focus? When you're doing a VOD review, your main focus should be on all bad and all good things that you've personally done in a particular game. You shouldn't be wasting time on VODs in which you didn't have any control of your game. For example, your teammates leaving a game, teammates being toxic, or allies that are griefing you. Your main focus should only be on your own personal gameplay and what you could have done better in order to win that particular gunfight, round, or match. You should be focused on all aspects of your gameplay, which includes movement, aim techniques, mistakes, gunfights, positioning. How often do you change your positions? How well do you respond to enemies' actions? Are you passive or active enough? Are you using your abilities to their full potential? Are you wasting your abilities? Is your in-game economy good? Are you playing with your teammates for refrag potential? Are you baiting your teammates enough to take easy frags and kills? Are you securing or losing easy rounds? For an example, 5 vs 2, 4 vs 2, 3 vs 1, and 3 vs 2 rounds. Are you playing on your numbers advantage or splitting like a boosted bonobos? And are you watching that goddamn minimap? There are over 50 plus aspects of gameplay which I personally analyze when I'm doing VOD reviews for myself and when I'm coaching people on my Discord server and soon website as well. That is why if you are an inexperienced player or a newcomer to FPS genre, hiring a personal coach or a mentor that is able to do all of these things for you can be extremely beneficial. And it doesn't really matter what rank you are, you can always learn something from players that are higher ranked than you are or players that have more experience than you. If you don't have enough money for coaching or mentorship, you can always ask some of your friends that are higher ranked than you are to help you out a bit and do a few VOD reviews of your gameplay. If they are real friends to you, they will be more than glad to help you out. I'm currently doing my best to help everyone in Trickster's community to improve over my videos on YouTube and streams on Twitch. I also offer personal coaching to people on my Discord server, for which you unfortunately have to pay because it takes a lot of time from me and effort, like to focus on you and help you improve, and I don't personally need money. I'm doing it only because that money will allow me to upgrade my YouTube channel and live streams to a whole new level, so I can entertain you and help you better. Also, I offer one free VOD review for anyone who has been a YouTube member or Twitch subscriber for 3 months in a row, and I will use your VODs in my YouTube videos or Twitch live streams. But if you don't have any money, you can watch my live streams on Twitch and gather channel points which you can use to purchase one free VOD review or coaching session with me. And also, as I said multiple times, half of my YouTube channel is actually a free coaching course for FPS video games and Valorant, so you don't need to buy anything anywhere, just watch me on YouTube. That's why I exist here, to help you out and to make cringy jokes, of course. Now, here are 3 very crucial problems that usually occur to majority of people that are doing VOD reviews alone. First problem is that people only focus on mistakes and things that they've done wrong. Yes, you should fix your mistakes and focus on them, but in the same time focus on all the things that you've done good and great in that particular game. Try to analyze and see why did you win a particular round in that match, what did you do good, and try to replicate that same gameplay in some of your future ranked games when the same situation occurs, against same agents on the same map. That is how you build your experience and improve. Focus on both the good and bad things and try to get into the core of your problems. Second problem is that you don't know what a shock dart did you do wrong or how could you do something better. This problem can be fixed with a mentor, coach or friend that is higher elo than you are. But if you don't have any of those 3, there is another workaround. You can actually compare your own VOD with a VOD of some professional player. So for an example, if you're playing Jet on Haven, you can compare your own VOD with a VOD of Papito Charlatano that is also playing Jet on Haven. And you can try to see what mistakes did you make, what mistakes did I make, and how do I win my gunfights, rounds and matches. Try to mimic my gameplay and see if it works out for you. This is maybe the best way to actually VOD review your own gameplay, simply because you're not only seeing your own mistakes, but also you can catch a lot of little tips and tricks that professional players are doing with a particular agent, gun, or in a particular round. And the third mistake that happens all the time, people will notice their mistakes, but they will never actually fix them. As soon as you discover the core issue of your problem, write that problem down and start working on it immediately after you finish your VOD. So in your VOD review, you discover that your crosshair placement is poo-poo caca basically. Immediately start working on your problem. Find a solution, I don't know, jump into that match, jump into custom server and start fixing your issue for 30 to 60 minutes. I see a lot of people will do a VOD review, they won't write down their problems and they just say,
Oh yeah, I need to have a better crosshair placement. Let's jump straight into the next ranked match.
That is the worst possible thing you can do, simply because in order to fix your issues in video games, you need a very focused and isolated training routines. You don't fix your issues in ranked or unrated matches. There is one more very interesting question about this topic, and that is how much VOD reviews should you actually do? Inherently, VOD reviews are not that interesting for everyone, and they might become a bit boring, to be honest. I personally love to review gameplays that are at least 4 to 5 days old, because I always forget every single match that I played, because I'm just a goldfish, you know, like, what can I say? And I do it after 4 to 5 days, because then I have a feeling I'm actually watching some other pro player or stream, and I look at it as both entertainment and learning experience. And it really doesn't matter if you lost or won in a particular VOD, because you can always learn something new about yourself, because you can never replicate a 100% same game. Every VOD is interesting in its own way, and how many VODs should you review? I personally recommend 1 VOD per day at least. Even doing only one is more than enough to teach you about yourself, about your own mistakes, or if you're comparing your VOD to the replay of some professional Valorant player, you might find out some new tactics, tips, tricks, and strategies that you didn't implement before. And I really hope this video will help you with the VOD reviews in future. As you see, this isn't something very complicated, but it is definitely the most important thing when it comes to improvement in any esports video game. Because only with self-reflection and looking at our mistakes, problems, and things that we've done good or bad from third-person perspective, we are able to visualize, learn, and implement new things in our gameplay. Next time you see yourself pushing an operator without utility or driving around corners, you will remind yourself to stop being a noob. And one more extra tip for the end. I usually write all of my mistakes on one piece of paper, which I keep on the right or left side of my monitor. So if I have a problem with over-aggression, dry peeking operators, or some stupid shit like that, that piece of paper will always be in my vision, in my eyesight, and it will always remind me to stop being a noob. Right now, you should stop being a noob yourself and hit the subscribe, turn on those goddamn notifications, bang the bell icon so you don't miss any new content from me, myself, Charlatano. Leave a like, leave a comment, share this video and this channel with everyone you know. Down in the description you have other social media where you can follow me for some future announcements, live streams, anything that you would like to know about me. Welcome to my world, and I'm yours, one and only, Warden of the Tricksters community. Thank you for watching, and
Joke's over!